Hi, and welcome to the video. This is the first time I've ever spoken on one of my videos, so if it doesn't work out too well, then it's not my fault, right? Anyway, I got this a few weeks ago, and it's probably taken 2 weeks of my time, working for many hours a day, to build what I've got. This is pretty much 3D. I like to do 3D. I'm not into houses and gardens and flowers and stuff like that, so we'll take it. This is the first thing I built. I've gone over it. Hang on. Yeah, so this is the first main thing I built on here anyway, was the framework of this, which is 199 by 199 pixels, or boxes, or whichever blocks. This roof effect in glass took pretty much 3 days, and I can't remember how many blocks are here roughly, but it's probably about 60,000 or something stupid like that, but never again. The structure, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next with the structure. We'll see what happens. I went from here onto other things to do, so we'll see what happens when I come back to it. I'm not sure. It's like an ongoing project, if you like. We'll play about with that some other time, I guess. But the main things I wanted to show you with the 3D things. We'll get away from this in 2 seconds. The columns here in front of you were the last things I added to this. Looks pretty cool, I guess, but a lot more to do on it. I'm thinking about putting a spiral staircase up through the middle and what have you. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But moving on, an aeroplane. Yeah, this was just a quick plane. I fancy doing something. I think we're going to have to break a window to get in here, so here we go. There's nothing been done inside the plane, it's just empty, so that'll be done in the future. Seats, etc. So as it is, as you might say at the moment. I think I might do a glider or helicopter or something. Probably a helicopter I'll probably do next, but this was just like a first time at doing 3D on it, and that, you know. The only thing I find on this program is the blocks are too big. You know, no matter how big you make something, you still can't get the detail into it, you know, so we'll see how that goes in a minute. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get some more glass and put back in here. That'll do. Quick outside look at the plane. It's nothing special, just a quick one. So these are just messing about with circles, and like this is like 3 pieces of piping that would be joined, and all I've done there is come off of each block on the circles across to the opposite side, and wherever those points meet, that would be the green. So the green's made in that way. It was interesting. The other one next door here is just a framework of when it started. You just take it from one circle to the other, like I said, and wherever they cross each other or join, that would be a dot, a green dot. So the water and the bridge here was the first thing I ever did. but I didn't think it was my sort of thing. So 46, the Doctor. The Doctor is number 46 in MotoGP motorcycle racing. Valentino Rossi, probably one of the best ever in history in motorcycle racing. Him and Agostini, I believe, because it's a different time era, you can't really say which one's best as far as I'm concerned. So. The watch here, my son bought me this watch. It's a Citizen Eco. I call it an Eco. Other people call it an Echo. I don't know why. But it's the most accurate watch in the world. 2 o'clock every morning, it searches for a time signal from where I am in England. It searches Germany and gets a time signal 2 o'clock in the morning and sets it to the exact second every night. If it misses the 2 o'clock, it tries again at 3 and then tries again at 4. It's a remarkable watch. Several people have said, "Oh, you should put your stuff on YouTube, let somebody see it and stuff." You know, I do go on other programs. I go on Twitch. Is it Twitch? Yeah, I go on Twitch and broadcast. Not often, not all the time, but I find people want something quick, something they can see built straight away. And this stuff I do is it's not the sort of stuff that's going to be built in an hour or two. You know, this is like a lot of work, so I don't get too many people to stay in too long. We'll get to the car in a minute, which was the hardest one of everything to do. I'm not sure how long I took to do the watch, maybe 2 or 3 days, but then again I spend a lot of time on it. When I do come on, I don't come on for an hour or two, I usually come on for many hours at a time. So. Right, I'm going to turn around and have a look at the flag, I guess, at Union Jack. This is exactly the same as the one on the palace that the Queen throws up there. Except for the base, which is a pile of rock. So, anyway. This program's weird, you know, the way the music just disappears at times. So. Anyway. I don't know if you know how the Union Jack goes up, because there's a few people hang them upside down, I've noticed, but the top corner here, you see the red stripe from the left corner at the top going down towards the middle, these two pieces. The thinner white line goes at the bottom, the thicker one always goes at the top, and that's how you tell whether it's up the right way. We tried to get the top of this flagpole similar to the Queen's. It's similar in a way, I guess, but not having small blocks on here, you can't get detail, so that's as much as I'm going to do for that. So. To go down and turn around so you can see it properly, then we'll have a look at the car afterwards. This car is a Mazda 787, which won the 24-hour Le Mans. It's got a rotary engine. If you play Forza, then you would probably know this car. It's the one I use, my favourite car, apart from an Aston Martin, which is also amazing. But this, I wouldn't build another one like this because it was a nightmare. I went too far with it, really. You know, I put the disc in there and the caliper in the wheels, and I'm debating on doing the engine underneath, which I haven't finished the underneath yet. It's pretty bare underneath there, but it came out pretty good, I guess, considering you can't get too much detail with the size of these blocks. This exhaust system, I looked at, I don't know how many images to be able to find out how this exhaust went. So this is the first part of the exhaust. If I do the engine, the end of this would sweep round to the left and go up towards the engine, and there'd be 4 branches coming off of it, which I don't know whether I'll do yet. Same with everything else under here, so it's pretty basic at the moment. Same for the outside. There's a lot of stuff you can't put on the outside because it's just not possible. The blocks are too big to be able to do the detail, so it's missing some bits and pieces, stickers, stuff like that on the outside, which is a shame. But most of it's there anyway. So, and I believe, or so I'm told, this is the first ever 787 that's been made on Minecraft. So I guess that's some sort of achievement. I don't know. The one on the right over there is a part of a picture I'm doing. I don't know whether I'll finish it. It's Valentino Rossi doing a wheelie on his motorbike. I don't know whether I'll finish it or not. It's taken a while. When I did the spoiler, I did the spoiler about half the width of it back again. I put it in the wrong place and had to completely remake it. One of the worst things was doing this framework on the back. I don't know how many pictures I went through on the internet trying to find out how the back of this was put together, and I eventually found out. So, but that was a nightmare. Well, pretty much most of it was a nightmare, especially the body shape on top and what have you, you know. If I didn't put these lights here, you wouldn't see a thing, so I know they don't look too good. Get stuck everywhere, but you wouldn't see any detail. Like I said, if you've got Forza, go and try this car 8 on Forza. You won't regret it. It is absolutely incredible. You can see why the top, the roof, and that was a pain in the neck. There's probably still a couple of blocks out of place in comparison to the other side, but I'm not going to spend forever doing it, you know. I finished as much as I wanted to, and then I decided that I was going to put a hole in the side windows and put an interior into it, so you'll see that in a minute. These are just air intakes here. I'll just pop in here just to show you that they actually go down inside. Too dark underneath to see. It's a shame the glass isn't better on here, because I would have put some on the front of the watch. That would have made it more realistic, but I did try it and you can't see anything. You lose sort of 60% of your detail and you just don't see it through the glass. Have a look in the cockpit, as you might say. Like I said, with the blocks you can't get the detail you want, so it's a bit lumpy, all this. I wish they had smaller blocks, I really do. People are starting to call me Mr. Pixel. Appreciative of my work, I believe. Maybe I should change my name. That's the cockpit pretty much. We'll have a quick wander around the car so you can see it from the outside a bit better. Just in case you're interested, it's 250 blocks. The length of the car is 250, if I remember rightly. If you want to pop on Twitch when I'm on there, I'm not often on there, but if you want to just look for Mick Kizzy, MickKizzzy, then you will find me on there. See the back part of the engine there, because I don't know whether to carry on with it. There's several markers and blocks that are running crossways, as you can see, which have all been markers at some point or another. Until it's finished, I'll leave them where they are. The same as the building on the other side, I'll leave everything there because I can work off of the markers. It's got disc brakes in there, as you can see. It's got a disc and caliper in the wheel, stuff like that. Be a bit lumpy. This is the one that's in the cockpit, as you might say. This is the tunnel that runs just off the centre. Not too much light under this. Go and have a quick wander around, look at it, and then that'll be about it, I believe. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe or anything else. I hate people that ask me to do that when I look at their stuff. People will subscribe if they want to. That's the way I look at it. So. Don't subscribe, alright? Okay, thanks for watching. I'll leave you just to see the car for a couple of minutes there. Thanks very much.